Hello, my lovely Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign friends. I'm Lachon Debbie with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your May 2019 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you to all those who thumbs up and like my readings. Thank you to all of those who comment and share. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. To book a private reading with me, book a reading with me at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can book a reading with me directly through the description box below. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, go ahead and contact me on the free Instant Go app, instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. That link is in the description box below, and I am running a special for the month of May, 11/11 per question, so you can go ahead and check that information out below. Also, I have a new Instagram in which I'm posting weekly and weekend fortunes and messages. There's some additional guidance there for the week, so go ahead and check that out. Follow me on Instagram at Power Life Hypnosis. That link is also in the description box below. You can also follow me on Facebook. That link is below. If you would like to know your future long-term partners, when, where you'll meet your partner, how you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and more, go ahead and book a future partner reading with me, again, through the description box below or on my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. And of course, this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, please check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may, or you can check your sun, moon, rising sign videos. You can also cross-watch the reading for your romantic interest or your romantic partner. You can also watch your Venus sign as well for more complete messages or more complete picture of your love life during the month of May, if these messages do resonate. I apologize for getting these messages out a little late, but everything comes in divine timing, of course. Messages come in perfect timing. Of course, I always ask the order in which I should do my readings, and this time we are saving the absolute best for last. So my lovely Cappies, let's go ahead and get into our reading here. So this is going to be more of an extended reading, more so than usual. I have here our theme. I have an additional spread, and this is actually a 5-card spread regarding what's going on. And then we have here 2 5-card spreads for our predictions. I did get a new deck recently, so I have some cards from this new deck regarding guidance of how to use your free will, of course, to bring about the best outcome in the month of May. And then we have some guidance or additional guidance in our postcard from Spirit here to wrap up our reading. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just looking at this spread here, and it's an interesting reading. So let's again go ahead and get into this. So for the overall energy of what is to come here. Okay, so the first card that we're going to talk about, and this is again representing the overall energy of what is to come during this month, the month of May. And let me just say, it appears to be as though this may be a heavy month for many of us. So this is not something that is unique to Capricorns. This is something that kind of all signs are potentially going through this month. So I have here the card of make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so make the effort. Once again, great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Now, what are these steps that you may be guided to take during the month of May? I have 2 cards here speaking of these steps. And these cards are 1, loving yourself first, and 2, extending your lighthearted energy to others, being lighthearted, flirtatious, not taking things too seriously, not taking things too harshly. So loving yourself first, because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this is saying that, again, with this flirt card, extending your lighthearted energy to others, that during the month of May, it may be very useful to, 1, put yourself first, love yourself first, look after your happiness, your wholeness, your well-being, your joy first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And what I just heard is some of you may need to put your healing first. For some of you, even though we did not get this card coming up, I'm hearing that codependency may be a factor in your love lives or in your patterns or how you see connections, or this may have been something that, you know, is comfortable for you, for some of you, codependency, or however this resonates. So during the month of May, it may be useful to take a look at what patterns, beliefs, things are not really in alignment with your highest love and your most fulfillment and your most easygoing, best relationship possible. So, however that resonates, if that message resonates with you or it doesn't, because this is for every Capricorn in the world, again, during the month of May is a time to put yourself first, love yourself first, because the better you are, the more romantically attractive you become. The happier you are, the more comfortable you are with yourself. The more you acknowledge the lovability within you, the more others respond and see that within you as well. So your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Therefore, again, during the month of May, it is essential, or it can benefit you greatly, to love yourself first. Engage in the things that bring you joy. Think about what brings you joy. Do more of that. Okay, provide to yourself. And at the same time, as you are providing to yourself, living your best life on your own terms, giving to yourself first, again, being lighthearted with others, extending your lighthearted energy to others, will benefit you during the month of May. So far I'm picking up an energy of giving to yourself, loving yourself, you know, working on your own healing, your own processes, being yourself, being your best self, at the same time being easygoing, lighthearted with others, not expecting something of others. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Not really, and I'm getting chills as I say that. So I feel like for some of you, you know, at least one or two of you, I may be on the right path there, not really expecting anything of another, because really we want to be at a place where we are able to love without attachments and expectations, because these are the things that can weaken or dampen our love and our experience when we really have expectations of another, when we are really attached to another, because really we want to be whole on our own, happy on our own. We want to be our best selves, okay? And when we love ourselves first, when we give love to ourselves first, we are able to then give away our love, because we already have the love within ourselves, right? We cannot give away what we do not already have. So it's like a well, you know, every time we do something nice for ourselves, every time we seek our own healing, every time we give to ourselves, we're putting another rock in a well, or say in a bucket. We're putting another rock in a bucket of self-love. And then we fill our bucket or our well, it's full of self-love. Then when we get to that place, we are at the best place to give our love to another, because as we continue to pour in those rocks, the rocks are going to start overfilling. That's when we have enough love to give away to another. Okay? That's when we're in the best place to love another, because then we love another not out of need or necessity or lack, or we need them to heal us or anything like that. We are just able to love because we love another, and we recognize the God within them. We recognize, you know, the wonderful person they are. So it may be useful during the month of May to, again, give to ourselves first. Give to yourself first, because you are worth it. And as you fill up that well, as you fill up that bucket, then you are able to be lighthearted, because you're not lacking anything. You know, you're not lacking anything. Like if we don't have that self-love, we may be feeling like another's attention is going to show us love. And that can create kind of a needy energy or a desperate energy, you know. So by being secure, whole within ourselves, that puts us in the best position to give our love to another person. So now's the time to focus on just being flirtatious, being easygoing, being enjoyable for another person. I'm getting, for some of you, maybe one or two of you, of course, as this is just a channel message that I'm getting, for some of you, you know, you may have to kind of reconsider your approach in this connection, or in a particular connection, or in your love life in general, because really it's best to be fun with another person. Make them happy, joyous, lighthearted, not demanding or needy, you know, or requesting of them. We want to add to their life experience, not take away by trying to have them give to us. So that's just a message that I got for one or two of you that I wanted to go ahead and give to you guys. So I do also have here the message of unrequited love. Okay. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, as I'm looking over the cards that I have in front of me, I'm not picking up that this is, you know, a wash and all is said and done and it's not going to happen. This is more so of a thing of divine timing. Even though I'm looking, I don't really see a timing thing in front of me. Oh, I do. Okay. So this is a thing of having patience. In the meantime, of course, working on yourself, being your best self, loving yourself first. Because perhaps you are in a connection with, or you are desiring someone, or you are with someone who may not be in the same place, who, you know, or where rather, they want a connection the same that you want. You may be wanting two different things, okay? And in that case, so if you are feeling a lack, or if you are not feeling as though you are attaining what it is that you seek, the best thing to do is give that to yourself first. So if you feel as though you're in a situation with somebody who may not be giving you enough attention, give attention to yourself first. If you're not in a place where you're feeling as though someone is giving you, you know, I don't know, whatever it is that you're seeking, give that to yourself first. Because again, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You just may not be in a place with someone where you guys want the same thing. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Just means that perhaps during this time, it is essential to work on yourself and being your best self first. And it's interesting because really this is a theme that I'm kind of getting throughout all 12 signs during the month of May. So this is just something that is happening for everyone. This isn't unique to you Capricorns. This is something that everyone is kind of getting or working on. You know, being their best selves, loving themselves first in order to bring about a real true love. Because love is not, you know, built out of lack or necessity, or you need this person to heal you, or you need this person to give to you what you cannot provide for yourself. In order to have the healthiest, most fulfilling, best relationships possible, we have to be our best selves. And then from there, we can attract a connection. We can attract a partner, a connection, a situation, you know, however this resonates, that matches us where we are at our higher selves, at our best selves. So we'll see more so how these energies resonate as we move forward. Now, let's go into our first spread here. For the past, I do have here the card of choice. Choice between the two. Your heart already whispers the answer, so listen. So some of you may have had to choose between a new love and an old love, one person and another. Choose this direction or that direction, you know, choose to continue down the path that is well worn, or continue, or choose a new path. And the new path, let me tell you, you know, that the path well worn is a path that makes all the difference. Choosing the new path is a path that makes all the difference. So however this resonates with you, because this is going to resonate with you all in a different way, as this is a general reading, as for every Capricorn, you've had to make a choice in the past, recent past, you know, in the past, there's been a choice that you've had to make, for many of you, between two people or between two directions, okay? Right now, I see that someone is coming back to you. You have someone in your life. So there is a connection there. Because this card says, he will be back, trust and know he will return. So somebody has returned, somebody you are connected with, you know, somebody's around, accessible. They're not dead and gone, you know, you have somebody around you here. This may be somebody that you've cared for, or that you care for. There may have been a reconciliation for some of you, but it's like, okay, you made that choice. For some of you, made the choice between the two, and now you have the one you desire, or the one that you seek, available to you or around you, connected to you. You may be connected to this person in some way, whether this be a friend, a lover, you know, however this resonates. For some of you, I'm just picking up the energy of, yeah, this may be somebody that you are really fond of, somebody that you hold in high regard. And if this person you're not connected with right now, they may be coming in the very near future whenever you watch this reading. So they may be contacting you within the next few days, within the next week. You know, this is something that is present here. Okay? Now, let me go ahead before we get into the future here. Talk about the other energies going on with this situation. I'm picking up that some of you have experienced heartache, if not with this person. If not with this person, you've experienced some heartache in the recent past, or you've experienced some heartache in the past that is affecting your view in this situation. For some of you, I'm picking up that maybe you haven't been completely open and honest with this person about the heartache that you've experienced, because maybe you are not comfortable sharing that. And that may be a message for one or two of you, but I'm just going to give you the messages, of course, that I hear and that come to me. So I am picking up that some of you have been experiencing, or have experienced. This is something that has taken place. Some heartache, maybe some disappointment. Pain and distress will only come from this love. Best protect your heart. So some of you may be trying to protect your heart, or this heartache may really be affecting your thoughts, actions, approach to this connection. You know, and what I just heard is perhaps some of you see a potential with this person and do not want heartache to occur in the future. So that is kind of shaping how you proceed within this connection. But that's not always a healthy thing. Acting out of heartache is not always the best approach to attaining what it is that we want, because when we act out of heartache, as opposed to trust and faith in the divine plan of things, or when we act out of heartache, that kind of evokes fear, fear-based thinking, fear-based patterns within us, protecting our hearts. When really, if it is our true desire to attain love, we have to love fully. We have to allow our hearts to be open. We have to forgive. We have to, you know, release fear-based thinking. So we do have this heartache coming up, okay? Now, this heartache may be affecting this connection insofar as we have here toxicity coming up in the future, okay? In the future, this is not the present energy. The present energy is this person being there. Nevertheless, there may be some patterns of toxicity here. So there may be an energy, a pattern, a fear, something that needs to transcend, something that needs to shift. We may need to look at things in a different way in order to bring about a better outcome. This connection is unhealthy, drawn together out of need or habit. Release it to be free. So again, some of you may be going into this connection through the perspective of need or habit, you know, desiring another person to heal you or help you or give you the energy that you seek or make you feel important, or, you know, give you something that really is already within you, or something that your higher power is already providing to you but it may not be fully, seen or acknowledged or recognized, perhaps. So we do have this toxic energy coming up. So let's see how we can shift that, because we don't want that. Really, we don't want, right? We don't want a toxic or challenging relationship. We want this to be happy, healthy, fulfilling, enjoyable. Okay? So let's see what we can do here. Now, again, I'm getting drawn back to that loving yourself first, putting yourself first. And this is going to have to take an effort on your part, Capricorns. This is going to have to take an effort. And the major thing, the first thing, the most important thing, okay, is, again, loving yourself first and putting yourself first. Because as you give more love to yourself, as you recognize the lovability within you, as you increase the love within you by giving love to yourself, others are going to feel that. Even if it's not something that they're consciously aware of, they're going to feel that. They're going to recognize that. They're going to acknowledge that. And that's going to open up an avenue for them to really be able to love you better, more, deeper. Really give you the love that you've been seeking. And this is not a love out of need, or a love out of habit, a love out of needing someone to give to you what you do not already possess. Because again, when you have everything, when you know that you have everything that you need, because your higher power, God, universe, spirit has provided that to you rather already, others are able to just follow suit. Jump on that bandwagon and give you that love in addition to the love that's already within you, to the love that you already perceive, live, feel from your higher power. Okay? So again, not being too needy, not being too demanding, really giving to yourself first and being your best self may be essential, and that may be the effort that is necessary during the month of May. And the interesting thing is, I do have here the card of Together Forever. Together forever. This love will continue always and forever. So I have nothing here of, looking over all my cards, I have nothing here of an ending. I have nothing here of a separation. I just have here the energy of, there are some elements in this connection, or some elements that you may be bringing to this connection, Capricorns, or of course this can be the other way around, because this is a general reading. Take this as it resonates, but an energy of, there's something that needs to shift, change, transcend, transform in order to bring about the best love possible, because we want to move forward past this toxic connection. Okay, we want to have mutual love, not unrequited love. We can't demand love from another, okay? Love has to be given freely. We can't beg for love and expect it to occur. Love has to be given freely, okay? And on one's own accord. So let's go ahead and go into our first prediction here. So of course, because this is a general reading, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the attributes of this person's sign, what they may look like. So we have here the House. We have here the Fish. And we have here the Whip. We also have here the Gentleman and the Tree. So the House, the Fish, the Whip, the Gentleman, the Tree. Now, again, because this is a general reading, let's go ahead and go into the attributes of this person. And please keep in mind, this is a general reading, so some of these details may resonate, okay? None of these details may resonate. Some may describe yourself. All of these details may describe you. This is going to resonate with you all in different ways. All may describe the other person. None may describe the other person. Even if these very specific details that I'm going to provide do not resonate with you or your situation. This does not mean that this reading is not for you. This just means that you are involved with someone who looks unique to this description. So just keep this in mind, okay? So we'll get into what this signifies as an actual event in just a moment after we describe this actual, or after we describe rather this description here. So again, if this does not resonate with you, just hang tight. We'll get into what is to come about, what you may experience during this month in just a moment. So with these cards here, I'm seeing the overall energies of the signs of Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or heavily aspected in this person's chart. Now, regarding the physical description of this person, first off, I am seeing somebody who's good looking, you know, pretty good looking and in shape. This could be somebody within their 30s or 40s. I'm seeing someone who, you know, maybe, yes, I'm seeing very good looking, you know, very attractive, could be charming, you know, it's like this person could get attention. This is somebody who may have, I'm feeling more so tan, darker skin tone. This person may have a strong voice or something significant about their voice. Again, I'm seeing here like a tan, darker skin tone, olive, you know, more a darker skin tone versus pale, 30s or 40s. I'm seeing here well built, maybe wide shoulders, maybe square shape, you know, maybe someone stocky. This is someone sturdy here. This could be somebody who appears healthy. It could be even somebody who appears to be tall and healthy. In some cases, long hair. So depending on the gender or just the person, long hair. The eyes, I'm getting more so of like hazel or brown or green. Yeah, hazel, brown, or green I'm really picking up from this combination here. See if there's anything else I see here. Good looking. I keep saying that because I see that very, very strongly here with these two cards. All right, good looking and in shape, very good looking, well put together, you know, attractive, good looking. Okay. All right, so Cappies. So I'm seeing here a situation where maybe pushing for or really trying to attain during the month of May at this present time, you know, at this present time, stability or security or family or, you know, a stable relationship or something with somebody who's not ready to settle down, or somebody who maybe wants an open relationship or open connection, may cause fights, may cause arguments. I'm feeling as though there may be somebody here who wants just an open physical relationship, you know, maybe wants fun, maybe does not want to settle down at this time because maybe this person is not ready or whatever the situation may be. Nevertheless, I'm seeing here, you know, more of an open relationship, one that is physical. Okay, could be mainly physical, and it could be that maybe some of you are wanting a sturdy connection, a more stable connection, or maybe you want to settle down or have a family with this person, which that may create some challenges, create some difficulties within this connection, because it looks like the best thing to do is to practice patience. Practice patience, allow this to evolve, allow this to create a steady foundation. You know, when we try to create a relationship too quickly without a steady foundation, what starts quickly can end quickly. So we must create a sturdy, steady foundation here. So this may take maturity on one person's behalf, you know, maybe having a more mature perspective, a more mature outlook, and allowing this thing to unfold naturally and to grow naturally, because I do see here somebody who is likely a soulmate, okay? Somebody who you may have known from a past life, somebody who you may have had a connection with, and this may be why you feel so strongly connected to this person, or why, you know, you desire this person in that level or in that way, because you've had a connection with this person. That may be something that your soul and your spirit is picking up on. Nevertheless, again, what I'm feeling here is that allowing this to unfold naturally, allowing time, allowing this to grow and mature and evolve with this gentleman, you know, may be the best outcome here. Or if you are this gentleman, allowing this to not transcend, but, you know, unfold naturally, maybe transcending patterns, because, you know, I do have to take into account my Freudian slip. So maybe transcending patterns, loving yourself first. You know, and that is something that comes with time and maturity, especially when we've had toxic relationships, or especially when we've been heartbroken or have had a history of that. You know, it's not always because of the other person. Yes, it could be because of the other person's actions, but really we have to take accountability for ourselves, and we have to take accountability for how we show up in our connections and our role in our connections, because it's not just one-sided. So if we find ourselves continuously brokenhearted, or, you know, I just heard manipulated for some of you, manipulated, or, you know, feeling like we get the short end of the stick, now it's time for us to kind of go back and look back at our situation and say, how can I bring about a new outcome? Or what is it that I'm doing? Let me take accountability here moving forward. Let me have love and you know, forgiveness for myself, because it's not what I intended to do. But at the same time, let me really recognize my role in this situation. Let me mature, let me grow, let me evolve, let me attend to my spiritual, mental, emotional, physical health also. So that can be something beneficial in order to gain stability in your love life moving forward. Okay. Second prediction here. Okay, I have to get some water. So with this second prediction, the interesting thing is, with both of these spreads here, the first card coming out is a house card. So we have the house card once again. This time we have house, prison, rich girl. Now we also have the cards of rich good gentleman and gaining a lot of money. So what I can see here, okay, so let me tell you the things that I can see. First and foremost is that there's a positive outcome here. There's a beneficial outcome here. There's a prize. You know, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We have gaining a lot of money. So there is something wonderful to come of this situation, no matter what transpires during this particular month. This is 4 weeks of energy, or 5. I don't know how many weeks are in the month of May, but you know, this is a temporary, a transitory energy. So overall, in the end, we do have here a positive outcome, all right? So we have this rich girl, we have this rich good gentleman that I'm also seeing here, this couple, right? So this is a lucky couple, you know, the luckiest couple, I think, in the Kipper. This is a lucky couple here. So this is also saying that a swift solution, a positive solution, a good solution is inevitable, is coming. Joy, happiness, fulfillment, all right, coming. And this may not even take very much effort. So I'm seeing here a good outcome, a positive outcome, all right? Joy, fulfillment, happiness. And this may take just a little effort, just making the effort, just taking the step in the right direction. Shifting perspective, shifting, you know, the way you view this situation. So we do have here luck, we do have here a positive outcome, we have a solution that is coming to you. Now, what I can also see is some of you may have to isolate yourself or separate yourself from somebody that maybe you live with or you have a family with. That may bring about a good outcome here. That may be beneficial. And or stability may come. Finding stability in love may come through kind of during this month, taking the time to separate yourself, to elevate your desires, your perspective, you know, your self-esteem, you know, protecting the heart, looking after yourself first. So yes, loving yourself first. Yes, protecting your heart. Okay? Maybe spending some time on your own. Okay? This is going to bring about stability. This is going to bring about a positive outcome for really you and all involved. So if you have a family, if you have children, for you and all involved, even if you don't, raising your standards, elevating yourself, giving to yourself first, spending some time on your own to give to yourself as opposed to seeking another to give to you. These are things that are going to bring stability, security, and give you that solid foundation to have the best love possible, to bring about the absolute best outcome possible, okay? So that is what I see here. So let's go ahead and go into our guidance. And I do have here some cards from my new deck. All right, I like what I see coming out. Now, the first thing that I want to say is start where you are. So now's the time to start where you are, okay? Accept, love yourself for where you are right now. And again, it's like we cannot change the past, but we can alter our future by the decisions rather that we make today. Start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. So start by loving yourself, right? Love yourself first. So again, the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. So you can start with yourself. You can start by loving your higher power. You can start by loving the universe and knowing that everything is, you know, really well. And okay, we have this card here, so I'm just going to skip ahead. Everything is okay. Everything is happening in divine ways, in divine timing, in the best way possible, okay? Sometimes we may have to experience challenges or disappointments. Nevertheless, when all is said and done, when we reach that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, we see why we went through the things that we went through, okay? And then we're able to release the pain, the resentment, well, really, we should. I don't like to say we should, but we could release the resentment along the way. Nevertheless, again, understand that everything is okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. Everything is working out for your benefit, Capricorns, okay? God makes no mistakes. So start where you are. Start where you are today. And choose to do one thing that shows love to yourself. Choose one thing tomorrow to start, you know, showing love to yourself. Show love to yourself first, okay? Now, again, everything is okay. Don't worry. Everything is working out in a beautiful way. And you might not know now, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them, okay? Feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now, mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now, mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love, in the love of the universe, God, spirit, your higher power. Understand how loved and appreciated and special you are. Now feel it always, the universe. Love heals all, okay? Continue opening your heart. Continue moving in the direction of love, regardless of fear, pain, you know, experiences. We can never obtain more love by closing our hearts, you know, or by acting in a way or making decisions that speak of lack of love for ourselves or for others. So continue to move in the direction of love. You may not know now, but you will, okay? So you will see in divine timing that is unique for all of you watching this, that keeping your heart open by just being lovable, by being, not being lovable because you already are, by being loving, loving yourself, okay, being open to the love of God, spirit, universe, by just holding that space. Again, what you want is going to come true. It's coming true already, all right? Things are already working out for you beyond your perception in the unseen realms, okay? So, have confidence. Have confidence, Capricorns. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. So you don't necessarily need to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So you don't necessarily need to have confidence in yourself. Just reach out to God, universe, spirit, your higher power. Ask for what it is that you seek. Ask for them to lighten your load. If you are feeling heavy-hearted or fearful, ask for your higher power to release these fears from you, to release this pain, to release this heaviness from your heart, as your higher power is willing, able, more than happy to do so and take that from you, because your higher power does not want you to hold on to these things. So you don't need to have faith necessarily in the unknown. Okay, you don't necessarily need to have faith in the unknown. Just have faith that as long as you continue forward loving yourself, you are going to attract more love to you. Love is, you are aligning with love, and everything is working out for your benefit. Everything is okay. You may not know now, but you will. Okay, so just start where you are. Now, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So there's a lot of healing that's going to come from this situation, okay? I just saw 41:27 on the clock. So angelic healing, stability, security, bringing about new beginnings and maybe endings that occur. Okay, maybe some of you need to go within and really reflect about your partnerships. And all these will benefit you during the month of May. Now, understand that a karmic debt has been paid off here. So there may be some of you feeling as though you did something wrong in the past, or maybe that you're not worthy in some way, you're not lovable in some way, or you may be feeling as though there's a reason why there's been heartache or toxic relationships, and maybe this has allowed you or caused you to seek these out or walk into these. But understand that your karmic debt has been paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from your life. So again, your karmic debt has been paid off, okay? You are being cleared, you have clearance, you are ready, able, you have permission to move forward into your best relationship, your best situation, your best circumstances possible, okay? Some of you may have had to clear off karmic debt from past lives even. And if that is so, your debt has been paid off. So now everything is open. The roads are open for you to move forward. And I'm feeling transitions. There's a lot of butterflies in this card. Transitions. All right. You are free now to be your best, highest, most beautiful, self. You've learned, you've grown, you've evolved, you've transcended. Now it's time for you to live your best life, for you to have your best romance possible, your best relationships possible, okay? Whether this be with friends, family, lovers, in general. Your karmic debt has been paid off, okay? So now it's time to just move forward in the direction of love first by, of course, again, loving yourself first, all right? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Our postcard from Spirit here. Dearest Capricorns, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. So now is the time to rest, okay? Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. So take this time to relax, rest, okay? Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because everything's going to happen in divine ways and divine timing anyway. All right. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You may feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. Okay, so this is a good time for dreaming, to think about what it is that you really want. This is going to help you bring about this healing, and really this rest time is going to allow you to integrate the healing energy into your body, integrate the healing energy into your mind, so you can move forward in a stronger, better, more equipped way. So again, just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible, but don't worry. We will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. So again, start where you are. If you feel the need to rest, to give to yourself, this is definitely recommended. You know, everything is working out for you, okay? Be lighthearted, take it easy. You know, love isn't dramatic. Love this, when it's real love, sometimes it can be kind of boring because there's not drama and chaos, and you know, it's like things are just good, you know? So just love yourself first, give to yourself first, continue to raise your attraction, okay? Your ability to attract your attractiveness, okay? Attractability, I don't think that's a word, but you guys know what I'm saying. So my dears, these are the messages that I have for you. Again, you might not know now, but you will. You will see that everything's going to be good, all right? So these are the messages that I have for you. Go ahead and, thumbs up. I like this reading. If the messages resonate with you, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go ahead and do so now through the description box below or my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. I have that special on Instant Go as well. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Facebook. All those links are in the description box below. Sending you all so much love, so much light. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so we can look back into this situation for the mid-May readings. Sending you all so much love and so much light today and always. Love you, my Cappy friends, and I look very forward to seeing you here soon. Mwah. Bye.